Hey guys, welcome to Fast Playroom today. Today is Monday. We all know Fairy Tail comes out today, so today I'm doing my chapter review on chapter 458, The Morning Star. Let me just give you a brief overview of my personal opinion of today's chapter. I am very disappointed with Hiro Mashima today because he left me a massive cliffhanger last week, and I thought this week's chapter was going to live up to the hype that was building, but to me it just didn't. The fight between Egil and Erza just ended so quickly, and I was very disappointed with it. It felt like one of the moments like between Laxus and Jorah, if you recall that fight in the Grand Magic Games, and that's another fight that ended real quickly too. I was very disappointed. That could be one of the best fights in anime, to be honest, because it was two monsters going head to head. Jorah, as we know, was like the strongest human at the time, and Laxus, as we know, is just a beast. So I expected that fight to be one of the best fights in Fairy Tail, but unfortunately it was another short fight. It is a good fight, but it isn't the best fight in Fairy Tail. And when this chapter gets made in anime, I don't know how it's going to be, but I reckon it's going to be a real short fight like the Laxus and Jorah fight. So today, as I said, it really disappointed me because the fight was so short. It ended in one chapter. I expected this fight at least to drag on for 2 chapters at least. But more about today's chapter, we see the strike that landed onto Egil last week actually hit him, and he didn't avoid it like we did with Natsu, because Erza here, she's using a water sword that is super effective against sand. And we see that she's dual wielding here. She's using a water sword in one hand and a wind god sword in another hand. So she's pretty much OP against Egil right now because she can deflect any uncommon sand attacks from Egil with a wind god sword and land super effective hits on Egil with a water sword. So now we're seeing Egil getting real frustrated with Erza because he can't land attacks and do anything right now. And then we see he just use one of his ultimate abilities, which is called Sand World. He covers the entire city or town in a massive sandstorm. And this was so conveniently timed because at the same time, Jupiter was just recharged and ready to fire. But due to the sandstorm, they couldn't fire because they couldn't see where Egil was or the ship at all. So they were blinded completely. This is where the fight began to disappoint me because we just see Egil land one attack onto Erza, which pushed her back. And then we see Erza get a bit mad and try land an attack on Egil, which he evaded and then straight away grabbed Erza onto a stranglehold. And right after that, we just see a re-equip happen with Erza, something called a Morning Star, hence the chapter's name. And with this, it basically shined really brightly, this armor, and it acted as a signal for Jupiter, so Bisca and the others could figure out where Erza and Egil was. So just when Egil was about to deliver the final blow onto Erza, we see Bisca and her team recognize that the light shining beyond all that sandstorm was actually Erza and Egil. So they fired Jupiter into that direction, which actually distracted Egil for one moment. And in that one moment, somehow Erza slipped out of his stranglehold and managed to deliver a final blow onto Egil with the Starlight armor, I believe, which ended everything because the sandstorm ended there too. There was no more sandstorm, and he did say impossible, and that was the end of the chapter. That's it for today, guys. Comment below and let me know what you liked, what you disliked about this chapter, and we could have a discussion too. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video and subscribe for future videos, guys. Have a nice day. Take care. See, Erza have a water sword in one hand and a wind god sword in another hand, so she's dual-wielding here. What the fuck? Dual-wielding, oh my days.